Hi guys, my name is Jeanette. I am newer to Texas. I have been here for 2.5 years now. I have been attending HCC for the last year. I am currently taking this class as one of my prereqs to get into a nursing program and then ultimately get into a nurse practitioner program to be a nurse practitioner in dermatology. COVID was a strange time. It was a time where, yes, everyone was worried, everyone was concerned about everything that was going around. But for me personally, it was a very beneficial time. I had just got my very first apartment on my own with no roommates about 2 months before the shutdown happened. I had also got my first dog, which I had been wanting for the last year prior to that. Found the most perfect dog. The 2 weeks that I did have off was amazing. I got to completely set up my apartment. I got to learn my dog, gave her a chance to learn me. We really set up our routine before eventually going back to work. Going back to work in person really only lasted about a week or so before they decided, for what I was doing personally, which was billing, it was okay for me to be at home. So I took my entire setup and then spent a majority of my days at home, which I had actually not been a stranger to. I've always been more of a homebody. So the shutdown in and of itself didn't really affect me much. Very fortunate to say that, I know. Wasn't the case with a lot of my family and friends. Of course, it was really sad kind of seeing some losing jobs, some not going back as soon as anticipated and things like that. But all in all, we have a very good support group, so we all made it out on the other side okay. Again, for me personally, it was kind of a fun time. Daily walks, not being bothered by other people, not really having a lot of people at the grocery stores, kind of getting in, getting out, things that I had already been used to. So that's pretty crazy. But it was also a time where there was a lot of need for medical professionals. I was in more of the billing, so back office type of things. And when I saw the need that there was, I was kind of ready to do something newer. So I thought to myself, why not just try and apply for something and see if, I had no experience whatsoever. And anything that I had been going to school for was geared more towards being a lawyer, which was my goal at the time. I got my first back office job as a medical assistant in dermatology, and I have not left the field since then. So that was probably the biggest benefit that I got from it. It really allowed me to kind of fine tune and hone in on the things that I want and then take that jump to see if it's, because, theory and practice are two very different things. So to see if it was something that I was able to kind of go through with, and I'm very, very thankful that I did. That is really all that I have for my COVID story. I look forward to hearing some of yours.